Hello there, and welcome to this Tuts Plus course on building a web application from scratch using AngularJS. AngularJS is a web application framework for the front end of web applications. It's built by Google, and as you can see from the tagline here, HTML enhanced for web apps, Angular focuses on changing the way you use HTML to make it more suited to building actual web applications. As you probably know, HTML wasn't created with web applications as we have them today in mind. It was created for the purpose of building static web documents. Nowadays, pretty much every website you visit is a web application in some way, but we're still using browsers that render HTML documents. And so this is where Angular comes in. It changes the way you write HTML so it's more friendly for building those complex web applications that you're trying to produce. Now, don't misunderstand me here and think that Angular is just about writing HTML. In fact, AngularJS is actually a JavaScript framework, and most of the time you will be writing JavaScript. However, pretty much all of the JavaScript that you write will be put into use through the HTML that you write. So you'll see how this all works as we go through the course. Now, this course is not going to be an absolute introduction to AngularJS. If you have not used AngularJS before, then you'll probably want to check out some of the other Tuts Plus courses that will do a great job of introducing you to Angular. One you might want to check out is Hands-on Angular, and the other available one is Real-Time Web Apps with AngularJS and Firebase. Both of these courses, especially Hands-on Angular, are a really great introduction to all of the different components that Angular offers us. Now, this isn't to say that you need to understand all of these components and how they're used before you can benefit from this course that we're doing right now. If you have a very cursory knowledge of each of the parts of Angular, you'll do just fine in this screencast series. What we're going to do in this screencast series is build a web application from scratch. We're going to start with absolutely nothing, and we're going to build a complete web application. And what you should learn is not just how each of the different parts of Angular support the final application that we build, but how they all work together to make that application what it is. So here's a quick look at what we're going to be building. We're going to build a contacts application, kind of like an address book. So you'll start at this page here where we can either sign up for a new account or we can log in. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And what you'll get here is a list of all the different contacts that you have in your address book. As you can see, we have a table of them here, and I can click the headings here to sort the contacts by a given value. Also, there's a search box here that I can use to filter the results. So if I want to search for Kate, you can see we only have Kate left here. Or if instead I want to search for Gmail, you can see we only have users who have a Gmail email address. If we want to edit one of these, we can go ahead and click on their name, and we have a form here where we can go ahead and change something. So let's go ahead and add a home phone there, and that'll just save automatically. And now that's not currently visible here, but let's go to the settings and choose to show the home phone number. So now when we go back to all contacts, you can see we have another column here called home phone number. The last feature to show you is creating a new contact. Let's go ahead and create a contact called John Doe, and we will give him an email address of john@doe.com. Let's also give him a phone number of 908-765-5431. And we'll go ahead and click Create Contact. And now you can see right here we have our new contact, John Doe. And then finally we can log out, and that'll just take us back to the screen that we started at. So this is the application that we're going to be building in this screencast series. So if you're ready to get started, let's go.